fitnessinformant.com, Fitness Informant's YouTube channel. I'm FI President Ryan Bucket. I want to thank you all for stopping by to check out our full, 100% honest, no bullshit review of Killer Labz Destroyer pre-workout. Today we're going to break down Destroyer on 5 different categories. The first being the profile. We're going to take a look at the ingredients in this product and let you know whether or not they're dosed correctly to give you the overall effectiveness that you need. Secondly, we're going to talk about the effectiveness. Third, we're going to talk about the flavor. Fourth, mixability. And then finally, we're going to talk about the value of Killer Labz pre-workout. So let's hop into, right away, their profile section. So we start with 3,000 milligrams or 3 grams of pure L-citrulline. Now, L-citrulline clinically dosed at pure L-citrulline should be 3 to 5 grams. So we're getting 3 grams. We're on the low end. However, I personally still like to see at least 5 up to 6 grams of citrulline. I think the pump is super important and it's an underrated aspect of the pre-workout because it brings much needed blood into your muscles to help with that muscle recovery after you tear fibers from working out. Next, you get beta-alanine at 2 grams. Beta-alanine, clinically dosed, is 3.2. So we come in shy of beta-alanine, which contributes to endurance and strength output. Agmatine sulfate at 750 milligrams. Agmatine sulfate really does 2 things. One, it limits your pain receptors in your body, so that way it tricks the perception of pain, I guess is one way to put it. Secondly, it helps produce more nitric oxide inside your body to allow you to achieve a fuller pump. So you have citrulline and agmatine sulfate contributing to the pump, beta-alanine contributing to the endurance, and then you have your solo focus ingredient. Now, people are going to say the stims and caffeines are focus ingredients as well, and to an extent they're correct. But you get 500 milligrams, of L-tyrosine. Way too low. You need at least 1. I like to go 2 grams of L-tyrosine, really to help with the cognitive functions, because I think the most underrated outside of the pump is the focus when it comes to a workout. We rely so heavily on caffeine and stims, which this pre-workout does that too. 300 milligrams of caffeine and hydros. Guys, 300 milligrams is a lot, especially when you're going to combine it with all the other stimulants in this product, including another version of caffeine, dicaffeine malate at 100 milligrams. So you're going to get 400 milligrams of caffeine. If you're a stim junkie and like caffeine, then sure, you're going to like this. I think it's too much, personally. I think that caffeine's getting out of hand, stims are getting out of hand, but if that's what you're looking for in a pre-workout, then this is right up your alley. Then you get N-methylpentyl imichloric acid at 300 milligrams. This is going to help obviously with energy as well, contribute over to fat burning, etc. N-methyltyramine at 75 milligrams is another version of a fat burner stimulant that's going to give you increased energy. Higenamine at 50 milligrams, again, another version of a fat burner. And then you have rolliform extract or rallosine at 2 milligrams, another stim that helps burn fat and produce energy. So overall, this is a very energy-specific, dependent pre-workout. If you're looking for strictly a pre-workout that contributes to overall energy, this is going to be good. Personally, I like to get a well-rounded pre-workout, one that includes strength and endurance profile, which includes 3.2 grams of beta-alanine, taurine, etc. I also like more pump aspects in this as well. Citrulline and agmatine sulfate are nice, but they're not particularly dosed on the high end, and there's not a ton of focus ingredients in this. You have tyrosine, but I'd like to see something like choline betaurate or alpha GPC. So overall profile, I think, could be better. But again, if you're looking for stim heavy and caffeine heavy pre-workout, then this is for you. In terms of effectiveness, I think you can guess where I'm going to go with this. It starts with a bang. 300 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous with 100 milligrams of dicaffeine malate, but it does taper off. Your focus loses over time of your workout. And I think when you're at your workout, for me personally, I like my workout to give me energy, not to the point where I'm jittery as F, but to the point where I feel good, I'm awake, I can breathe well, and I can get through an hour, hour and a half workout with the focus on key and on point the entire time. I didn't get that with this pre-workout. Again, that 300 milligrams gets you going. So if you are looking for that, then great. It's effective there, but it's missing on aspects. I didn't think the pump was that great. Focus was lacking, and then the endurance aspect of it was not there. Relying just on caffeine, to me, is a big mistake. In terms of taste, we have cotton candy. Cotton candy was a taste. Now, it's going to be expected to taste like cotton candy. Cotton candy can be sour. I'm actually going to go ahead and mix this up for you guys on camera, too. So this is going to be 1 serving of Cotton Candy Destroyer pre-workout. It's 9 grams. It's not a big pre-workout, guys. So you'd think that the mixability of this stuff would be really good. And it's not terrible, but, I mean, for 9 grams, it should mix better, in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and shake this up here in a shaker. I'm using about half water in this, a little bit over it. It's actually more than I'm going to typically use for a pre-workout. You You can see it's going to be pink, but you can also see the particles floating in here. So I'm not sure if you can get that on camera, but there's a lot of particles that float and fall to the bottom. Woo! Spill in here. So overall mixability, it's not the greatest mixable pre-workout on the market. And the taste, it's just, it's a little bit like the cotton candy, but it's not the best taste in the world. It's definitely drinkable. It's just not the most delicious flavor I've ever had. So taste is okay, could do better. I'd like to maybe try some other flavors from this brand on the pre-workout. Mixability could be improved. And in terms of value, it's 30 servings for 40 bucks. It's in line with a lot of the pre-workouts in the market. However, this is just focused on energy and stims, and I'm missing the other aspects. So me personally, I wouldn't pay $40 for this pre-workout. Now, if you're looking for stims, if you're looking for energy and caffeine, 400 milligrams of caffeine, maybe you'd spend 40 bucks for this pre-workout, and that's fine. If that's all you're looking for in a pre-workout, then here you go. Destroyer's gonna hit on that for you. But if you want a well-rounded pre-workout, you can buy a well-rounded pre-workout out there for 40 bucks. So in terms of value, I think this lacks a bunch of value on that aspect. It's not an all-in-one pre-workout. It's lacking aspects in which I wish it had. So again, my recommendation would be is if you're looking for high stim, high caffeine, this product will be a good buy for you if you don't care about the other stuff. But if you want a pre-workout which is beneficial on what I like to call the 5 pillars, then I suggest you to keep looking at our website, fitnessinformant.com, for one that fits what you're looking for, or here at our YouTube channel. If you want to purchase this, check below. We might have a coupon code to save you a few dollars on this product at some of our preferred places in which we purchase supplements. As always, follow us on all our social media channels. We're on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the big red subscribe now button here below. Check out our podcast on iTunes as well, where we interview big name guests like Ronnie Coleman, Chris Gethin, and more across the sport. And for this review, all other reviews and huge supplement deals, check out our official website. We're online, fitnessinformant.com.